So, sir, with such a bright experience of 18 years,
Fail and going on this path, but every time you're failing, try fail better. Maths, of course, but the way he teaches, right, conceptually making you very strong. Even professor actually sometimes comforts you in situations where you hear that all these would be panic interviews.
so hello everyone. Today we are not just celebrating the results of CAT, ZAT, and the normal PGPs. Today, PW is helping even the experienced professionals realize their dreams. And today we have Sushant sir with us,
Hi.
who would be joining IIM Ahmedabad's blended PGP. And it's an honor for us to welcome you on this
Thank you.
interview. So, sir, can we just walk around about a bit about yourself and your whole journey till here?
Yeah, so I have in total around 18 years of work experience, and I'm working in semiconductor and networking domain currently. Uh, so recently, have decided to actually go for this working executive program. Applied in couple of IIMs. IIM Bangalore, IIM Ahmedabad, and IIM Shillong. Got admit in IIM Ahmedabad and IIM Shillong. So yeah, basically I've reached a stage in my career where uh, I have to do something different and to actually move to the management ladder, and that was the basis premises for why I want to pursue this course.
That's amazing, sir. So, sir, with such a bright experience of 18 years, and I'm sure that you belong from the stalwarts of the industry. So, what particularly are you expecting from the management education at Ahmedabad?
So I wanted to move to kind of a CTO ladder, CTO office role, which would require me to interact with multiple customers. It would require me to understand how the business works. Currently, I'm in R&D role, which does not have any of these exposures currently. But if you have to be in that role and be successful, you have to know the basics of management. And that is where the decision was that if you don't have the academic knowledge, uh, you won't be able to perform in those roles.
Fair, sir. So, sir, could you just walk us through your journey in this prep? Because at one time, at one side, you were managing your full-time responsibilities, and also now you're also working at your aspirations for the CAT going ahead. So, how it was? How was it?
It was, I would not say that it was that easy, because you cannot take away time from your work. That's your first, that's your bread and butter. So you have to be fully committed to that. But then, if you have aspirations and if you have certain goals, you have to work it out. Similar in my case also, I used to work for whatever working hours were there, and then in the evening time, when the classes used to start, I used to attend the classes and then continue my learning till late nights. I used to call it a day at around 2 o'clock for a very prolonged period, and that's helped me out. I mean, yes, but what I would say that you have to, if you have aspirations, as I said, you have to take out time and make it work.
Absolutely, sir. Can't agree more. So, sir, for the future aspirants who are just like you in the industry, is there any unconventional tip that really helped you and you would like to share?
I mean, you have to chase your dreams if they are there. Every day you have to do something better. You have to make your better version each coming day. Maybe you fail and going on this path, but every time you're failing, try fail better, and then on a day it will happen for you, because challenges is what makes us successful in life, I would say.
Absolutely, sir. So, sir, since this journey, you took it yourself because at the end it's your journey and your exam. But in this journey, how did PW acted as a support and helped you? If you can elaborate
So
on
I'll
that.
tell you the significance and this uh, of the coaching which I pursue. Before that, why I pursued coaching? I went into a seminar which was held for in IIM Bangalore for PGPM course, where the professor who was giving us this demo told us that we in you guys, I mean everybody was there, a very senior professional. So what he told us is that you cannot change anything in your profile. The only thing which matters as a part of selection is this test. So work out for this test. It's not that easy. It is as comparable to as CAT, and for that, if you even have to take coachings, you should take coachings. That was the trigger, and then came the filtering process. There are a lot of noise in this, as you know, but you have to find good teachers. So I went to YouTube, uh, went through a lot of recordings which is there by Rahul sir, and I found it very very helpful for me. That is where I made the decision to pursue course from MBA Wallah, and not just this for this test. I would say some of the learnings which I got from Rahul sir are lifelong learnings in terms of, and I'm a student of maths, of course, but the way he teaches, right, conceptually making you very strong. That is where it matters the most. We can actually do anything if your concepts are, their basic concepts are good. So that is where it makes a difference, I feel. And he's very professional towards his approach, I feel.
That's great. And yeah, again, the teachers and the faculty here, they are not just here for their teaching, but also helping individuals like you, sir, realize their dreams and be their support. So, sir, moving ahead now, any memorable interview question or incidents, if you can remember from the IIMs that you have given?
IIM Ahmedabad was pretty decent in terms of asking me about all what I have worked upon, and mostly it was in my domain. But in IIM Shillong, uh, the professor asked me about standard deviation, which we have studied in 11th or 12th, I believe. So I could remember that there were formulas for mean, median, mode, and then the deviation used to get derived from that. So I just told in blank that okay, I understand standard deviation, and I understand that there are three ways in which I can calculate and all that. So he started laughing and told me that kind of this is basic maths, and I could also realize that yeah, this is basic maths, but currently maybe I'm not so prepared. And in whole of that interaction, the other professor told that he's such an experienced guy. Why don't you ask a question on his own experience which he has done? That was very comforting at that time, that okay, even professor actually sometimes comforts you in situations where you hear that all these would be panic interviews. So that was one odd kind of behavior which I got.
Absolutely. And especially in the, from my own interview experiences, they love to play the good cop, bad cop
Right.
part. Absolutely. So, sir, from IIM Ahmedabad, what is that one positive thing which clicked for you? You, if you can name one.
uh, See, I'll tell you very frankly, the on the courses in which there is a provision to actually visit the campuses and meet your peers, and which is there in BPGP, that you actually go and have classes in the campus, which is mandatory classes. You cannot complete your course without those classes. And then the sessions which happens like the meetups which happens in Bangalore and Mumbai, Pune, and all. That is something which got me into this course. That okay, this would be very beneficial in terms of pursuing an MBA, and that too from IIMs, because there are a lot of many other IIMs which actually do this course, but that's only online.
Absolutely. And so, if that I know, but just wanted to know that during your this prep, because we kind of search and just out of curiosity. So, what is the most random Google search that is related to this exam or the IIMs that you have searched during your prep?
For the IIMs,
Yeah, for the IIM or the prep in this whole journey of yours. Most random Google search if you can name one.
for preparing for interviews, I have searched all whatever is possible happening in the current affairs, NRC, CAA, which I don't know about, and even to that matter, I actually searched for the game, IPL game, which was going on, and who has hit the most sixes in that game on the last night. Even that also I searched for the interview.
Absolutely, because you never know when the question from where it might come
Correct.
from. So, sir, if I may ask that from your first mock and the mock that you gave before your this exam, how has it shaped you as a person, and how was the new experience for you?
Mocks are tough, and the standard of mocks is even tougher than CAT, I would say. The PW mocks, I would say.
Okay.
Now, initially when I started, I was not doing very good, uh, but then consistently what I was doing was that the next paper I gave should be better than the previous one. So I kept doing this. Of course, I didn't get so good numbers in the mocks, but then what happened was that that has developed me as a person to do quicker things quickly. I mean, solve the questions quickly, have that approach in my mind that okay, there is a time limit and you have to complete everything in the time limit. So two things came. One is that precision, that okay, you have to complete this set in this much time and give your best in pressure situation. So that I build over the doing these mocks. And the second thing which I build up is that uh, you should not have ego with the question, because a lot of times what happens is the question is, you know that okay, it's quants and I know this question, I can solve these questions, but you should not have that ego. If it is taking too much time, actually go and move ahead. So that practice also I build up with these mocks.
Surely, sir. So it is a very notable thing, and for all the future aspirants, I think this is one thing would really help in the prep. So moving ahead, lastly, sir, would you like to any message for the faculty or the other future aspirants who would be taking inspiration from you to pursue this, that would help them?
I would only say that if you have made up your mind, don't give up, keep practicing, and even if you're failing, fail better, and success will automatically come if you keep doing things and doing the hard work. For the faculties, I just want to say I would always be in debt in terms of what you have taught me, and there are certain teachings which are my life learnings. So I am very thankful for that.
So that was the interview, and I hope he would have been an inspiration for all the future aspirants. And we're sure next year we would be sitting around with another sir and having this interview. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for the interview.